shift to Morwen and just shakily try to steady myself on the nearest chair available.
Okay. Well done, mistress.
As he comes out, I do want to point out that there's just like a random tent in the middle of the road now. As Donovan has used Silent Image to make a little tent to block the line of view between him and Haya.
Okay. Okay, he'll kind of glance, but he's kind of focused on what he's there to do.
That is a huge picture. Holy shit.
It would seem our presence gave them pause, Haya remarks to Matthias.
It would seem that one of our companions knew more of this matter than we did, but I know his friend, Firin, and we have been business associates, Firin and I, for a few years now. I knew when I brought them along they might be helpful in this situation, and so it is proved. But we must not linger, I suspect. I'm not an expert on your kind, but the loud female, what was her name? Farfini? She had the look of bloodlust in her eyes, I think. I hope she will give us the time that she promised.
She is an unwavering servant of her god. Well, perhaps not entirely unwavering, but I believe she is a huntress through and through, and we were marked as prey.
And therefore the prey must make haste its escape, no?
Haya nods. Let us see if I can make some use of myself among this camp.
Well,
And yeah, I waves a farewell.
Walk over to Firin and whisper to him.
Yep. Haya will just sort of start walking around and looking to see if anybody's wounded, if anybody needs care, so they can get up and get away.
Okay, no one seems...
Oh, sorry.
Yes, all right.
Go
Matthias sees you and goes, I did not see you there. Was there
I just kind of, after the whole conversation finished with her and she walked off, I calmly hand him my frog and walk off. And I also look to see if I can help anybody. The frog disappears like after a few seconds, but
Do I get a reply
standing there a bit kind of nonplussed.
What was that all about?
I'm gonna make it disappear.
no, not my
stay in
frog.
this form.
Oh no, it's destroying piece by piece. No. Every time one of my summons disappears, instead of just like popping back into the plane of existence, they die horrible, painful deaths as their body disappears one piece at a time.
Lovely. Haya, you'll note. Haya and Sakel will notice that the men that Spinello is talking to seem far more relieved at this, that they will live to see another day than concerned about future employment.
Living tends to do that to you.
Yes, it does. Yes, you don't probably fancy their chances had there been an attack. So.
Yes. Haya would have had her work cut out for her.
Yes, indeed.
The jaws of death are hungry.
I do kind of want to point out there were Drail standing about. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, he would still have this. Whenever, like, shape-shifting happens, it gives off magic.
Let's pick that up offline, class. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay in
Which
game.
thing are we talking about?
Let's stay in game. Let's not
Mm.
get pulled into a conversation about rules.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know what people want to do. Matthias will instruct his teamsters to start basically organising the carts for the ponies and mules to drag. The carts that are kind of already prepared. He will then go and look to speak to Spinello about
As he passes,
what work he can organise quickly. So you were saying?
As he passes her, she's going to tap him on the shoulder and for a quick moment, just it's me, Venom. I will be assuming this illusion for the time being. Under this guise, I am Morwen.
How do you look?
Morwen.
What, actually how Maureen looks?
Yes. I'm testing something while we're in the woods.
Okay.
This is merely an illusion.
He jumps and you notice he reaches at something at his belt, some kind of white glove, and puts it on. And around his hand seems to form like bloodied marble. He seems to be kind of there in almost like a crouch.
It's me.
What
Venom.
are you?
Venom. I'm under an illusion right now, and I make a little bit of magic with my hands. Sorcery, you know. It's an illusion.
Friend Venom, I appreciate your help, but a word of advice. I would be more careful with the illusions you take.
I just don't want to be prying eyes for my sister. Could be anywhere.
But such form is hardly ostentatious, is it not? Good Vanim?
I could use the other illusion.
I think he starts to fiddle with his hand and you notice it changes back into a glove. I think this would be wise, good friend Vanim.
As you wish. I will.
A curious one. I'm guessing I had not realised that you at some point had travelled south. Cat folk, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes, I myself have not met, but I have read of these people. Interesting. I would like to meet one at some point. But maybe we discuss this once we have left the camp. No, for there is much to be done, and I do not know how much time your sister will actually give us.
I can't say very much. We should be on our guard at all times.
Ha! No doubt you are testing me on this matter with such a form, no?
It helps to know how people react to my magic.
I am a friendly, affable merchant, with Vanim, but I can protect myself when required. I just try not to use it as the first answer to every question. No?
That's usually a good approach to...
I found a profitable approach, no less. But come, I must leave now and talk to Spinello.
Very well. And she takes her step forward into the tent as he probably walks off.
Priestess.
Yes.
I believe maybe your brother mentioned that you may be able to assist, maybe through a prayer to Pharasma, the carrying of a load. Is this true?
I did not prepare such magic. I was prepared for an altercation.
I see. When might you be when may Pharasma be able to hear such prayers?
When the moon rises next.
The moon will rise soon.
Then I suppose we are in luck.
I
Or
need to
not,
speak
as the case may be.
Spinello, and then I must venture to the caravan and inform Anna of what has happened. She will be, no doubt, suitably irritated, but this is a good opportunity, no? I believe you will get a very good price indeed for your temple.
Haya smiles, and her eyes flick over to the shapeshifter.
I do not pretend to understand this, Banin, but he is a friend of Firin, and this is a good thing in my book, and certainly I believe he, if not saved our lives, then saved our health.
Indeed. The jaws of death are hungry.
And that one in particular sounded hungry, no?
She was definitely ready to kill us.
I would say more than ready, eager to. But come,
Cannot
let us
deny
speak to
that.
Spinello and organize him.
Very well.
Sakel will lend his arm, his strong arm, to moving things.
Okay.
Haya, on the other hand, is less capable in that respect.
I understand. Donovan, what is going on? What are you?
The people that came in, did they have any injured ponies?
No, they didn't have any injured ponies, although I suspect in the next however many hours it will be, that eventuality may occur.
Alright. Without checking on the people, I go to help move stuff around. Using levitation and rage hand. If it's too heavy for that, I don't attempt it.
Morwen also offers mage hand usefulness.
Mage hand really doesn't do anything by itself.
No, it doesn't. But it's kind of useful.
It's a lot more useful if you combined it with levitation.
Okay. So, unless anyone... So I'll describe, in the interest of kind of time, I'll describe events. So, soon after speaking to Spinello organises his woodcutters to start preparing the wood here. Transportation. He talks briefly to the teamsters who start lashing the ponies to the actual carts here and taking them away. And he will say, I am going to the caravan. You may stay here if you wish. You feel you can be helpful and speed things along, or of course you are welcome to come with me. None of us know how much time this elf will give us. This Darthine. Spinello, I go now. I will send Anno and more of the Teamsters to help you and your men. We will take what we can now this night. We will then make a judgment in the dawn. And perhaps we may talk on this as to whether we will return. For I do not know whether or not this Farfini's temper will rise with the sun. And with that he goes. Who's accompanying him?
Say that again.
Who is accompanying him?
Matthias?
Yep.
I would.
Okay. Is Sakel staying, lending a hand?
Yeah, along with Haya.
Okay.
And Donovan.
Donovan's going to stay and lend a hand as well.
Yeah.
Lauren's fairly weak. I don't think she could lend much of a hand.
Okay.
I guess Tiny is lifting things.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's been strong, kind of sense. Firin, unless Lauren tells them otherwise, will want to help, will suggest helping Corso pack up his goods might be a good idea.
Wait, say that again? Morwen said she'll leave it to him, so whatever he decides best
Okay.
to help out.
Yeah. Corso doesn't seem to be hanging around.
He's eager to leave.
Yeah. With Firin's help, he's able to pack up, and between them, sort of, they'll sort of scurry trailing behind Matthias and yourself on return to the caravan.
Very well.
Along with the Teamsters dragging those carts.
That's a lot of forest tile.
Let me show you the journey that you will take.
I am still shaking. My heart's pounding so fucking hard.
Do we have anybody exceptionally good at throwing things?
Between Haya and Sakel, they know some things, but I think Ilfarin is the one who's the best at knowing things.
No, throwing things.
Throwing things! Sakel's okay at that.
Okay.
Tiny is decent. I mean, it depends. Do you want to throw things hard, or do you want to throw things accurately?
Hode.
Yes.
Tiny.
Can you see the other map?
Can you ping me over?
I think I have.
Shift left click. At the location you would like to bring my screen over to.
Are you just showing this to Saki, or should we all see it?
I'm just showing it to Saki.
Oh, just me. Okay. Yeah, I can see the map. Is there a specific location I should be looking at?
No. I'm just showing you the path.
Ah, okay. This is the path we are on right now.
This is the path. Remember, if I described it, it was kind of, you had forest, and then you had this kind of trail that you guys went down, and then you arrived at the camp. So I'm just showing you the trail.
Going to be very wary pretty much every step of the way.
Okay.
I'm
I believe in you.
very, very on edge. Walking a fine line between death and living right now.
Okay. I'll briefly show the other everyone so they get to see it.
Huh.
Easy peasy.
They deforested in a straight line.
That would have been a real something to cover a retreat for.
Yep. Yes.
Moral of the story: fighting sucks.
Oh. No, moral of the story is fighting is not always the right answer.
As we are making our way, I'm going to. I don't know if Morwen would still be nervous, but I guess you would nibble on him.
Yeah.
Ration.
I think
Food.
you still would be.
Yeah. So she's gonna nibble on some food, settle her stomach. That was unsettling.
Alright.
And just as Morwen's trying to calm down, a figure emerges from beneath her feet.
I swear to fuck you. I'm going to kill you.
Hey, how you doing? It's Levi.
Hey, Levi.
Hey. Donovan
How are
wanted to
you?
make sure that you guys were alright, so
No.
didn't want to
No.
scare you just in case middle of fight happens.
No, of course not. Why would a apparition just appearing in front of us scare us?
I'm only a little hungry, and now I'm not. You know. Thank you.
Donovan, be
Levi.
helpful if you can. Otherwise, now is probably not the time for parley games. I don't think that Farfini had much of a sense of humor.
I
I, for one, do not want to be caught on this trail, no?
That's a
Not much cover.
That's a very good idea.
I'm just gonna come back down here. Levi just kind of sinks back below your feet.
Okay. A
Okay.
little calmer now. Onwards.
You arrive back successfully at
Oh.
the caravan.
How long did this take us?
How long did it take you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, he's left with the teamsters and the ponies and mules, and they've taken those 3 carts of kind of prepared lumber. So, you'll probably by the time you get back to the caravan, the moon will be high in the sky, because it was a good 6 hours.
And when she said she'll let the moon rise once more, did she mean this night and the rest?
Ah.
Like, we might have tomorrow, if we're lucky.
I think that was Mattis's point. He felt she was ambiguous.
We might want to hurry this up if we are to get all the lumber.
Well, Mattis did say, you know.
Or
So
what we can.
Mattias will basically have a very intense conversation with Anna, who will throw a
Get
few
things
things back
moving.
and generally squawk and stamp her foot at him, and then eventually do what she's asked to do.
She'll be adorable and then concede. Very good.
She does, however, she starts kicking all the teamsters awake. She goes to a cart and starts attaching a very thick and heavy-looking leather belt to her waist, and has a lantern, and she seems to be trying to kind of fix some metal rods to the side of the belt.
The fancy contraption.
Mm.
A device.
As they're doing this,
Matthias
oh, never mind.
isn't his normal sort of laid back, I'll go back to my pavilion tent and put my feet up and get pissed. He does actually seem to be rolling his sleeves up and ordering teams to the bout, which from their reaction is generally a sign that the shit's hit the fan and not all is well.
Oh, Matthias can take control. He wasn't lying. I thought he was going to leave it all to Anna. Apparently not. That's good. Very good.
Yeah, the teams that are getting organised, torches for the most part, having trouble with the mules, of course, because they would have gone to sleep, so they're now being woken up, and they're grumpy, so they're being fed before, of course, they do anything. It's all a bit slow, and yeah, Matthias is starting to bellow.
Nassima is going to climb the nearest tree and keep a lookout.
Okay. There are no trees here.
We're in the open. Okay, never mind.
In that
Is there a place to hide? Is there a place to hide?
Some kind of bramble copse, do you remember? Meanwhile, and elsewhere, because that journey was taking quite a few hours, so we have... He's gone. She's gone.
Oh, all dead.
Bye.
He's just like putting little X's over us right now.
No. So you guys would literally just be helping. There'd be a lot of frantic sounds of chopping. Spinello would be looking very nervous. All of the men looking quite frightened. A few arguments with Spinello about shouldn't we better just go, but Spinello insisting no, we must take as much as we can. Matthias has arranged this.
Haya thinks that she has some magic that might be able to help them accelerate the chopping.
Okay.
It's not much, but the good old clerical cantrips,
Right.
the most useful cantrips. So she guides their hands and lifts their spirits.
Okay. Several of them. Do you mention the name of Pharasma in your prayer?
Indeed. And she has the big spiral in blue.
Several of them ask if they can make private prayers to Pharasma for their soul.
Yep. Haya will help them.
You're very popular.
Yeah, but when death is this close, the clerics of Pharasma are always popular. And she and Sokel are actually in black garb, so they really look the part.
Look the poet. She's actually a cleric of
Norgorber.
Yeah. Donovan.
Donovan is also going to lift their spirits with a song.
Of course.
Oh, that is Levi. But that was the right character sheet. Try to think of a song.
Okay. What kind of?
Upbeat.
Hi ho.
That is exactly what he sings.
That is
Oh
a
my
very
God.
fitting song.
Yes.
Hi ho, we live to see another day.
Assuming there's nothing else done.
Sakel helps with the chopping because he's
Okay.
quite handy with axes.
Very good. Okay. Matthias will spend about just over an hour at the caravan, and then he will he'd go into his pavilion tent. There's some rummaging around. He'll come out. Has a satchel over his shoulder. And his white glove on. And some of the teamsters managed to have coaxed their ponies and mules by now. And he's basically kind of barking orders for them to follow him.
Let's hope this all goes down as well as we envision, huh, Matthias?
Anna seems to have been left to kind of organise the remainder to follow, and is now in the process of trying to attach that huge branch to some this kind of metal rod sticking out of her belt. But is having trouble doing so in the dark.
Give me just 1 second. I offer to help her. Is that where I can see in the dark?
I understand that thanks are in order.
I would be glad to hear them when we are truly out of harm's way. My sister is it was ambiguous in her wording.
So Matthias said, still, a caravan such as ours lives and dies by such opportunities as this.
I'd prefer not to die again, says the ground.
And you, what's Morwin's strength?
Morwin's strength is a whopping 12.
Okay. Could you make a strength check, please?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's right.
Completely average.
Anna must be quite a bit stronger than she looks, but the combination of you being able to show her where to attach these metal rods to this strangely crafted branch, and her own strength, a bit of your help on being able to attach it, means eventually she managed to get it attached to the side of her hip. She's kind of walking somewhat unsteadily, but you're surprised she's even able to walk with that thing.
Impressive.
You're almost curious to see what it does.
I will definitely stick around to see what it does now.
I have a couple guesses.
Okay. Your Morwin, Firin says, I do not think that our new friend De Corso is very keen to re-enter the wood, my mistress. Perhaps it would be best if I stayed here with him. He could prove quite useful as an ally for us in the future.
If that's if you can coax them into befriending us, I'll leave it to you.
Of
And,
course. As always, I am your humble servant.
So obsequious.
And she'll turn her attention to Anna and this interesting little device.
And you walk for many hours again, going back the way you've come. Teamsters with torches. You're feeling like, wow, this number of people and the mules and the torches. You guys just so stick out.
This would be a horrible time to be attacked.
Yes, it would. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Meanwhile, oh, exactly what I wanted to hear. You might die somewhere else.
A few of the men talk about resting once the moon reaches its sort of zenith. But Spinello kind of shouts at them and says, "Do they want to live?"
Living tends to get people going.
When Mattis arrives, and he will arrive with the dawn, we will all leave. But if you wish to find a profit from this venture, get chopping.
Haya helps them resist fatigue.
Ah, very good.
Donovan will help them resist feeling sad with an uplifting song. I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to.
Wow. Okay, that's a song and a half. So, what is the song which you're going to inspire them with?
Seeing as this is a new audience, he's going to sing, What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor again.
Right. Okay. This amusing ditty seems to calm the nerves of these otherwise wretchedly paranoid humans, and it seems to allow them to time their swings. There is an enormous audible sound of chopping from this stockade.
And Donovan just kind of, like, during the song, takes a moment to feel, like, a little bit of sadness that he doesn't have Levi with him.
Yeah. Who knows? You might be getting closer to him than you may know.
Jesus.
Hey, Levi, I'm a ghost now, too!
On a scale from 1 to boned.
We're pretty fucking boned. This is great.
Okay. Dawn arrives. You're all rather tired.
And still alive.
Can I have
Fort checks.
have fort checks, please?
Everybody?
Woo.
It's only 10. We'll do fine.
Moen, you would feel yourself line up a little bit. And does he... You'd be able to push yourself with Mage Hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're levitating me.
Come on, Tiny. He has endurance, right? No?
No, it's a 10. It's a 10 to pass. It's a 10 to pass. The first one.
Yeah.
So, if I'm currently levitating, I'm just going to mage hand my way along. So,
You're feeling very tired.
yeah.
Probably the
I'm
stress.
I just saved a bunch of lives. I'm pretty tired.
With the dawn arrives Matthias and many more mules and ponies and the return of good Nasima. And you notice, perhaps some surprise, Anna wearing studded leather and has this huge belt around her, these metal rods, and actually seems to be walking with that crafted branch with pieces of metal on it, which you would have to say, hi, you find rather improbable.
She kind of elbows Sakel. And he just says, he just kind of shrugs like, this is the state of the world.
Okay. Spinello pretty much allows Matthias just to take charge. And he basically kind of whips up Spinello's men to help the Teamsters rope the wood, and the Teamsters are basically kind of lash them around the ponies and mules, and Spinello is there with a fairly large chest, which Matthias offers to carry one of the metal rings on, and they carry it between them. And the convoy leaves the encampment and travels down the path.
I assume I'm sleeping in one of the carts.
Yes, that's probably a good idea if you feel your nerves could take sleep at this point.
I don't think so, but I'd probably be resting.
As you travel down the path,
I'm dead asleep.
You're about to be dead, Ted.
Shut up, please.
Man.
And there's a dog.
Ruff.